What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar with C-Zar Gets Crypto. We're looking at stocks though. This is NVDA. Man, it's done some crazy things. If you haven't heard of me before, that's okay. Leave a like, leave a subscribe if you want to see more videos. If you're not convinced that I'm worth your time yet, just give me a chance. I promise you, I might prove you right. Um, or maybe I'll prove you wrong. That'd be nice. But so far, I want to, I've got the ribbon pulled up. I didn't mean to, but got the ribbon pulled up from my last video. And this is a great, it's a bullish looking ribbon, obviously. On the daily, on the weekly, it's really far above the ribbon. I don't normally like to get involved with things that are this far above the ribbon. On the monthly, man, what's great about this monthly, so you had a monthly contraction. It took time, took a long time to form. What a beautiful, beautiful reaction off of that. There's still 6 days in this month, but it just looks great, man. It looks really good. I want to measure some Fibonacci retracements on it for you and show you where I think it's going. I do think NVIDIA is going to go higher. I don't think it's stopping at its current high of 394. I do think it's going to go higher. It'll go lower first, but it is going to go higher. I believe that I believe with the very high certainty that it is going to go at least to $475, which from its current price, would be a minimum of a 25% price increase. Again, I do think it's going to go lower first before it goes up to here, so that price increase will actually be more if you buy it at the right time. And it might not stop there. It might not stop at 475. Maybe it goes to 561. Maybe it goes to 711, like literally. And that's the thing with fibs. When you break through the 618 like this, like butter, and you come back, we can go on a weekly scale here. I would actually I'm going to refresh this whole chart so that I can get rid of. I've got my Bitcoin pulled up here. NVDA. I want to see here. There we go. This way there's just less noise. I'll even get rid of my MA here. Got above average volume coming in. That's good. Okay, so back to the fib. Oh, drew it on the wrong high. So from high to low here, that's what we're measuring. You can see that we basically didn't, we got held down by the 618 for like 2 weeks, but we cut right through it. And when we cut through it, the beautiful thing is we came back and tested it as support. Breaking above the 618, the golden retrace, the golden fib level, the golden ratio of the universe, really, and in charts, and in sociology, psychology, economy, whatever. It's the golden retracement, man. It's the golden ratio. If you don't know about it, look it up. It's a thing. And we broke above it, found support on it. This is indicative to me, as a person who uses fibs and analyzes charts with fibs, indicative that the likelihood that we go to the 1272 to the 1618, either of these lines, if not somewhere in between, the likelihood is up substantially. I don't know what percentage you want to give it. Is it over a 60 or 70% chance? Is it over a 70% chance? Yes, I would say so. You have a 30% chance that it won't do that. 70% chance that it will. And with the way that it's looking, man, I would say you got an 80, 90% chance. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm being cocky or arrogant. But I do expect at least 475 and 58 cents to hit. I do expect that line to hit. If we go above it, we can look at the 1414, and if we go above that, we can look at the 1618, which I'm a little bit more skeptical of. But to be fair, this is how you do fibs, man. And I truthfully, honestly do expect it to find resistance right here at the 475. What's beautiful about this is we've got a bounce. It took us, we found a little resistance here at the 382, which is nice for showing respect. It rejected this 0.5 level, came and found support on the 236 level, came and found a little resistance on the golden retracement, bounced off of it. We got above the 786 where it took some time, found support on it, and then boom, off to the races. It's showing support on multiple levels of fib. We've got a head, a left shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. This is an inverse head and shoulders pattern that sent us up here in the first place. This is a very bullish looking chart, man. There's no other way to put it. And people think that because this is a big stock with a market cap that's worth, at the moment, $938 billion, that there's no way, man. There's no way, bro. You're stupid, bro. There's no way it's gonna go up another 25%, man. You know how many hundreds of billions of dollars that is? Yeah, I do. That's like 200. It's almost $250 billion. It's a little over $200 billion right there. Yeah, I know. Guess what? It pumped freaking overnight. It pumped 21%. Literally overnight, it pumped 21%. It pumped more than that. After market, some big stuff's happening. I don't know what's going on. I'm sure that there's some big news article on it as to why to justify the price. But I'm just looking at the charts, man. That's all I'm doing. That's what I do. I don't care about the news. Sometimes I do, but really not so much. I like to look at the charts. There's an old saying in technical analysis: "Show me the charts, I'll tell you the news," and I firmly believe that, man. Whatever the news is, I can tell you right now, it's good news. It's really good news for NVIDIA. If there's no news, I can tell you that when the story comes out, it's gonna be good. It's good news, you know. A lot of volume coming in to back up this move. A lot of volume, not the most we've ever seen, but it's a lot of volume, above average volume for sure. Some of the most volume that we've seen in a long time, and over probably like since October, November of last year, and that all happened post market. It's ridiculous. Anyways, and on a daily time frame, let's just see. On a daily time frame, that is the most volume that NVIDIA has ever experienced. Nope, not the most volume it's ever experienced. It is the most volume that it has experienced since 2019 in a daily time frame. They had in earnings, they had a surprise revenue of an extra $500 million, actually 65.9% of $1 billion, $659 million. That's incredible, man. You had 10% more than you were expected to have. That's great. What are you going to do with that? You're going to buy your stock and you're going to pump it up real hard. Or maybe do something else. You know, I don't know who pumped this. I don't know why it's pumping. Like I said, I didn't pay attention to the news. I don't really like to. Let's look at again where it could go before I sign off on this. Just so I can be a little clear if I haven't been already. I do think that because, like any well-respected fib, before you go up to new levels of highs, you check back with old levels of fibs. And this one, you know, before it broke through the 0.5, it found resistance on it, came back to the 236, and then it broke through. Before it broke through the 0.7 here, it got to the 786, it came back and tested on the 618, you know? And that doesn't look like a lot of a drop, but from high to low, that was a 8% drop, 8.82% drop. I do expect something like that to happen, and I actually expect a bigger than an 8% drop. From current prices, I would expect at least, I guess I would expect an 8% drop from current prices. From the high, it'd be a 12.12% drop, something at least like this. It would be nice to check on its previous all-time high. It probably does go a little lower. If it went to the 0.886, that's kind of unusual in my opinion. It wouldn't be bearish. It would just be unusual. Normally you don't check back on the 886 or go below the 100 until you've hit the 1272. But if it went down here, man, like I would buy. I would definitely buy. I would move some money around to get into this stock, make a quick 30, 40, 50% pump. Because it is, regardless of if it's an 8% drop from here or a 20 whatever percent drop from here, if you were to buy at this previous all-time high, which I do think it'll go there, just a little bit below there, you can cash out at the 1272, resting safe assured that you're going to get at least a 36.7% pump. You know, sell it at, instead of 475, sell it at like 469, just for humor, and you get a 35% pump, and it's going to happen quickly. It's going to happen. When I say quickly, it might take weeks. It could take a couple months, but it is going to happen relatively quickly compared to the rest of this chart. You know, mind you, it took a long time here. I mean, you were from this all-time high in November of 2021. It took you a year and a half to break it. So to break this current high, it's only going to take a couple weeks to a couple months. It's going to happen very quickly. And yeah, that's my expectation. If you want to get into NVIDIA, I would wait. I would wait personally. If you're already in it and it goes down, be patient. It's going to come back. It will come back. We're at very high levels in the RSI right now. This is when the strongest moves happen, is when you're up here. But this is also, you know, the highest that the RSI has been in a very long time. The last time we were up this high was in 2016. So, and you know what happened there? Let's see. If this isn't, you know, confirmation that things can happen, right? This was in the middle. This was not at the end. This was literally in the middle of this whole bull cycle up. So just because it's up this high does not mean it has to shit the bed. It might. It has a chance to. You normally shit the bed when you go this high, but you know, from here, let's just measure it. From here, from this high point in the RSI, we had a high of whatever and a low that went 9.7, about 10% down, which is around what we're looking at now, you know, before it continued on and had a massive pump that was greater than who freaking cares, man. You killed it if you just didn't care about that. And that's all I'm trying to say, is just because we're in overbought territories at some of the highest levels we've been in a while, that's not a bearish thing. It's actually a really good thing. It means that the price action is strong. It's the RSI. That's what this reading is. It's the relative strength index. You're showing strength. You're showing relative strength. You're showing the most relative strength you've shown in a long time. That's a good thing, man. That's a really good thing. Yes, you'd probably like to sell at times like that. If you've been holding it since down here and you want to sell now, good job. You know, great job. But if you just caught this, don't be afraid if we drop 10%. That, oh no. We pumped 21% overnight. Yes, that can happen, you know. I doubt that we dropped 10% overnight, but anything can happen. It's possible. But this stock has a humongous market cap, man. A humongous market cap. You don't see the kind of volatility in this stock like you see in cryptocurrency, you know. It's odds are that this thing goes, I would think, at least to 475, if not higher, and yes, I know that would put it at over $1 trillion market cap. Whatever, I don't care. That doesn't matter. It checked. It found a little resistance at $1 trillion. It's checking it now, and then it's going to break it. It's probably going to go straight through it, maybe to 100 or to $1.2 trillion or $1.5 trillion. I doubt it goes to $2 trillion, but anyways, I think I beat this over the head enough. Let's look at the daily. Yeah, RSI looks great, man. It's really good. Really, really good. Of course, you're going to have pullbacks. Of course, this is going to have to cool off. But, man, if you're involved in this stock right now and you want to take some profits, go for it. But I wouldn't be scared on any pullbacks. I doubt it comes back down here. I really do doubt it comes back here before it goes to new highs. It could. If that happened, I would probably actually say get the hell out. But for right now, I think this gap is going to stay for a while. At least some months, if not years. Something happened, whatever it is. It's good news, whatever it is. Let's see on the hourly here. 3 hour. Bullish, man. So bullish. So incredible. 1 hour. Yeah. Oh yeah. The 1 hour's cooling off. It's getting ready. This is a flag formation. You got your flag pole with a gap pole. And man, it looks very constructive. If you feel like it's too risky or whatever, I get it. You know, this is not financial advice. My opinion is this thing has another, from this current price, 25% in it at least. And I think it will come back down to around this area, if not a little bit lower than this area. And then from there, up to 475, up to areas like right around here, literally. That's what I'm expecting. I wonder if we go from here to, let's just say it goes where I'm thinking it'll go. Let me remember where that is real quick. Hold on. Hold the phone. Let me see. High to low. If it goes to 346. 346, is that right? 346. Maybe it doesn't go that low, but 346. I'm going to pull it down on the hourly, actually, because that's what I had it at. 346 would put a 1618 at 428, 409. I mean, I think it's going to go higher than that, man. I think you'll see a 2618, 2272. This is only on the hourly, so it's not as significant as the weekly or the monthly. Maybe you pitter patter around this for a little bit, you know, but yeah, it looks good. It looks good. It's definitely, I don't think that the current high of 394 will be there for long. I think it's going to go higher. This has been a long drawn out video on that point alone. I think it's going to go higher. And we are going to have a chance to buy a little bit lower here. And if you want to scoop a quick little 30% pump, this is a good, safe, secure stock to do it in. And that's just one degenerate's opinion. Don't take my advice for it. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is not financial advice at all. It's just my opinion. I do this because it's fun. I do this because I hope that you guys find it fun and entertaining, and yeah, informative too, of course, being informative. But yeah, that's all I got. Have a good day. Take care. Adios.